Hi, I'm Avi Arditti with VOA's Carolyn Presutti, and welcome to VOA Learning English. We're talking to you on Facebook, Ustream, and Skype, and we have our first caller on the line is Hamid, who's from Kurdistan, but he's calling us from Ukraine. Hi, Hamid.
Hi, Hamid.
Hi, how are you?
Fine,
Great.
thanks. What's on your mind?
Um,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Do you have a question or a
what-
comment?
what do you what do you do in Ukraine?
Actually, now I'm student and I study English language as a second language.
English as a second language. Great.
Yes,
So
and
have
I'm going to study master degree next year.
so have you viewed our broadcasts? Learning English broadcasts?
Yes,
And
Great.
oh, very good. And so tell us how do you learn English? What do you do to improve your English? Any advice for other people listening right now?
and actually I have English class every day.
You have English
Uh,
class every day, did you say?
We're having a little
Yeah.
trouble understanding with the connection here, but you said you take a class at, is this at a what kind of school do you take the class at?
Uh, I'm studying at Leicester University.
Mm-hmm.
University.
At a university.
Yes,
And what are your goals?
pardon.
What do you want to do with your major once you graduate?
I major mass media.
Well, very
A
good.
mass media major, did you say?
Yes,
Excellent. So, and you're learning English along with that. That's great. What do you hope to do? What kind of job once you get out?
could you speak more slowly?
Sure. Sorry.
What kind of job do you want to be a TV broadcaster like Carolyn, or what are you interested in doing?
Actually, I think to become a photographer or reporter.
Excellent. I love photographers and cameramen who are very good at their job. So work hard
Yeah.
at it. They have an amazing eye to see what I cannot see, and they make my story so much better when I shoot with them.
Well, Hamid, thanks for calling. In fact, it's a good time to. So Carolyn, you were in New Hampshire.
That's right.
Covering
for the primary,
for the
presidential primary.
What was that like?
It was amazing. The people in New Hampshire are so different than anywhere else in the country, and the primary itself was unique because they have so many independent voters. So they not only had the Republican primary to see who will go against President Barack Obama in the fall, but they also had a Democratic primary. So, of course, the president won that primary, but then
Right.
there were people that voted for different others.
What was interesting, I read that in that Republican primary, something like almost half the people identified themselves as independents, meaning not a
right.
member of either the Democratic Party or the
Right.
Republican Party.
And so when they got to the polls, they could declare whether they wanted to vote in the Republican primary or in the Democratic primary, and you made that decision right then and there, which is very unlike anywhere else in the country. And of course, it was the country's first primary.
The first of the season
Right.
every 4 years.
Right. We had the caucus in Iowa,
Right.
which came out with a winner that was changed
Right.
yesterday.
to no winner at all. You had,
Right.
and then tomorrow the big primary.
It'll be the
is-
primary in South Carolina. And I was talking to my colleague today, and I said, we were talking about how dull this political season is in America, and then all of a sudden it heats up all in one day. All yesterday, everything, with Rick Perry bowing out and throwing support to Newt Gingrich, and
That's
and
right.
then the Newt Gingrich's ex-wife speaking, and the
Oh,
debate coming up, and the news about the Iowa wasn't won by Romney, and Santorum had more votes. Lots of news
Oh,
in
right,
the United States
and
today.
in fact, I remember, a week ago in Special English, we were writing the story about, the last couple of weeks about the results in Iowa, and now we have to explain that
Right.
they're not declaring a winner, even though Rick Santorum apparently got more votes, but because they can't account for all the votes in Iowa,
Right.
they're not going to declare a winner.
That's right, there's some missing, which actually is another story.
But now it's interesting, you used a term that gets dusted off every 4 years during the election. You said he bowed out. That Rick Perry bowed out, right?
He
which
dropped out of the race.
or technically suspended, right?
Right, but we don't expect him to get back in at this point. And usually that's a candidate that can't afford to stay in. His numbers aren't high enough. It doesn't benefit him any to stay in the race. He'll just use more money, and he's running out of money. So
What's interesting is I guess the term suspended is actually a technical term because it has something to do with what they can then do with their campaign contributions or not, versus saying, I'm out of it. I'm ending. I'm withdrawing.
Right.
They just say I'm suspending it, even though they may never get
Right.
back into the race.
Federal election rules, right.
All right, well, we're taking your calls on Skype. Give us a call at VOA Learning English. We have some questions that we already have on Facebook, and let me go ahead and refresh our Facebook page here. And we also had
I'm here. Right.
earlier ones.
Want me to go to one of
yeah,
these?
why don't you go ahead and read one
we
of the
have
questions.
some English questions. We're kind of mixing it up today. I'll take any questions you have, whether it's about my job, whether it's about learning English, whether it's about politics,
sure.
whatever. I'm also doing a story on the internet. We had some recent legislation here. You might remember a couple days ago when Wikipedia went black.
The English language.
The English language Wikipedia, we couldn't go on it anymore. Google put a black bar over their search engine. You could still search, but the image had a black bar over it. Reddit, that site also entered into this effort to stop this legislation. It's anti-pirating legislation, but the people who are against it say that this will restrict freedom on the internet, and that affects all of us. Not just here in the United States.
Right, and these two bills have these funny names. They sound like the names of someone's pet
Right.
goldfish. It's,
HIPAA and SOFA.
right, the Stop Piracy Act
Right.
and then the Protect Internet Act, and it sounds like those protests have had some effect. That the Congress is now looks like
Senator Reid pulled the bill from Tuesday.
that's
so.
right. That's, you heard it here.
Yeah,
And
that just happened a couple hours ago.
that's right.
So.
Okay, well, why don't you go ahead and read a question while I.
Here's one directly related to English. It's how can I improve my listening skills, which is an interesting question because I find that people learn different ways. I'm a very visual person. In addition to hearing, I have to see the words to learn. This person maybe has to see the words and is like me in the fact that they can't gather anything from listening. So maybe they need both. They need to see the word written and they need to hear it in their ear at the same time. But to improve your listening skills, you really need to concentrate and not have anything going on around you. At least that's how I do it when I learn a foreign language. And you also need to know the accent of the language. Every language has this specific accent. Spanish sounds like Spanish. Italian sounds like Italian.
The music
French
of
sounds
the
like
language.
French.
Right?
Yeah. So if you immerse yourself in that language, you will pick up on those accents. You will understand how to speak the language with their native accent. So those are just some tips that I've learned along the way, and hopefully that'll help you improve your listening skills. And that was sent in by Huang Yen. So thank you, Huang Yen. Very good question there.
And then you had a question, where was it, one of the ones, someone wanted to know, it was a really good question here, I thought, where was it? I should have had it on the top here. Would Carolyn share her experience while reporting the news, especially when you don't like the topic? And that came from Kitty Kartika Halim.
And that happens. Sometimes you get assigned to a topic and you think, oh, I really wanted to cover this today, but okay, so your boss says, you got to go out and cover this. I still have a curiosity about whatever the topic is. If it's in the news, I want to know the most that I can learn about a specific topic. So I rarely have stories that I don't want to cover because when I hear about them and when I delve into them, then I understand the details about them, and then I get that angle that I'm thinking, oh, wow, this is an interesting angle, and I kind of follow it that way. So I'll take on any assignment as long as it's top in the news. But I also come in with ideas a lot. I try to come into the morning meeting. We have a morning meeting where we gather at 8:45 in the morning and we give ideas on what's in the news or something that we know is going to be in the news today and how we'd like to cover it. So oftentimes I come up with my own ideas so I don't get stuck with topics that I don't want to cover. I kind of set my own destiny then.
Well, great. And just a reminder to anyone watching us right now that we're taking your call on Skype at VOA Learning English. And we've got a call right now from Badr Donya calling. Hello, Badr. Can you hear us?
Hello?
Hi, where are you calling from?
I call from India.
From India?
Yes, from India.
From India. Welcome.
And what do you do there? What?
Yeah, I'm a student here.
A student.
I'm a student.
And
Yeah,
what-
I'm a student.
And what are you studying?
Yeah, study BC.
Business, did you say? Well, again, could you speak up just a little bit?
Okay, no problem.
That sounds
I
a little,
study BC.
we're having a little trouble understanding what you're saying.
Tell us some of your classes.
Yeah, right.
What are some of your
What?
classes? Maybe we'll know from your classes.
I'm so glad to hear you, to talk with you. So,
It's good to talk to you too.
Definitely.
Well, we're going to go on. We've got a couple more. We've got a couple more calls here. Jan Pokalips. Did I pronounce that right? Whoops. Hello. Are you on the line?
Jan Kokelips, are you there?
Uh-oh.
No, he's not there.
Oh, it looks like we have a few people trying to call at the same time, and let's see if we can resume this call.
There we go.
Oh, hello. Who's this on the line? Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't hear us. Well, why don't you read another
Sure,
question
I can do that.
while we get some more calls going here on
There's a question from Siraj Uhaj. I want to be a VJ, which means video journalist, and that's where you not only report the news, but you're also the camera person, or a newscaster on a TV channel, but I haven't a good accent for that. Please let me know how I could improve my accent. Very simple way. Many people in the United States started out with an accent, and they worked with voice coaches. And they work weekly with voice coaches on how to sound out the different vowels and the different letters. And I have my own voice coach. Even now I do. I speak with her once a month, and she works with me on my voice quality.
sort of like a singer. Now we've
Exactly,
basically
exactly.
we've got Ehsan on the phone here. Can you hear us, Ehsan? Whoops. Oh, I think
We did have.
we had him there
we
for
saw
a
him there
moment.
from Finland.
Ehsan, call us back, and we will. Yes, from Finland here. Let's see if we can.
But that's a.
Here he is.
Here he is. Okay. Good.
Hi, Ehsan.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
How
let
are
me
you?
Turn down the volume.
Hi, thanks. How are you?
Great. Are we pronouncing your name right, Ehsan?
Yes.
Ehsan.
And,
Okay.
you're Carolyn.
Carolyn. Yes.
How are you, Carolyn?
Great. It's great to meet you over Skype.
Okay, thank you. Actually, I'm from Iran, but I'm calling now from Finland. I'm still here, and I have some problem in speaking English.
You sound good.
Yeah. What's the problem? We're here. We're understanding you fine.
Actually, when we are talking to my friend, we can't actually we forgotten all the words, and I can't remember some words in when I'm speaking or I'm talking to my friends.
That's natural, and that's only going to come with practice. I think you're doing fine right now. And as long as you speak slowly and then you think what's coming up in the sentence, you'll be fine. But believe it or not, we here in America even forget our words, what we want to say for the next word. I've done it on the air a lot of times too. But it just comes with practice. That's all. Be easy on yourself. You're really doing fine. And as long as you continue to speak, I think the most important thing about learning it is doing a conversation with other people, whether they be English-speaking natives or people who are learning the language. You're doing all the right things.
And how can I practice to speak? I mean, what do you propose for improving my speaking skill?
Again, I think it's practice. It certainly is practice. Whether it's people in your class that you're speaking to or like this on Skype, it's very helpful that, and every day you have to do it. You know, they talk about English language, and they call them immersion programs. Right. And that's where you aren't allowed to speak your native language at all, and it's only the language that you're learning, because you get an intense program then, and you truly learn the language. So try to do that. Make a rule when you're with your friends who also want to learn English that you're not allowed to speak any language except English, and see how that goes.
Well, great. Well, it was nice talking to you. We are going to take a call now from Doriana.
Hi, Doriana.
Hi, where are you? Hello?
Doriana, where do you live?
Can you hear us? Hello? Whoops. Whoops. Hello. Uh-oh. I think we're going to go to another caller. Help me pronounce your name. It looks like Anamant Arroyos, actually. If
Hello.
I separate the words out there. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello?
Can you pronounce your name?
Hi.
What is your name?
Anne Montarroyos.
And where do you live? Where are you calling us from?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil. Did you hear the
Yeah.
news about Brazil yesterday? That the president wants to offer more tourist
What?
visas.
Which president? The president?
President Obama.
Well, right. When he went to Disney World,
Right.
the Magic Kingdom.
Yes, I heard. Yes, I heard.
Would you like to come to visit?
Sure, for sure. I think I'm going there next semester.
Oh,
Nice.
good. Good. Where will you come in America?
Yeah.
Where? What would
Where?
you like to
I
see?
don't know yet.
Oh.
I don't know yet.
What do you study? What's your area of study?
I'm a teacher and I'm a professor also.
Professor of what subject?
In English.
English.
English, yeah.
English. Good.
Well, I know
Yeah,
that
English.
we in special English we have a
For
very
beginners.
For beginners.
for beginners.
Right.
So we have a lot of web traffic from Brazil to voaspecialenglish.com. So we have a lot of fans there, and we're very happy to have more fans in Brazil. We're going to go now to a call from Akram. Hello.
Hello, Akram.
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hi. Where are you calling from?
Hi. Yes, in Egypt.
Egypt. Great.
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Do you have a question for us?
I want to learn English. I see the website today.
Yes.
It is good. This my language is Arabic, but I want to learn English. This is because the very important in the world.
Akram, it sounds like you're doing fine. You can speak very well.
Yes, good.
How do you learn? Do you learn by seeing the word or hearing the word?
Huh?
Do you learn better when you hear the language or when you read the language?
Or watching the captioned videos that Carolyn does on YouTube for us.
In YouTube?
Yeah, actually, I don't know if we should point this out to our listeners. If you're not familiar with what Carolyn's role with Special English, she's one of the hosts of our captioned videos on YouTube. And it's the VOA Learning English channel on YouTube, and we were very, very happy to just top 13 million views of our videos. So I think they're short videos on different subjects for English learners, and we'll post a link on our, in fact, we just linked it with our Facebook page.
Yes, I know the Facebook page. Now I see the Facebook page.
Right. And it's a great way to learn English through the news. It's actually through the news stories that you learn English.
Well, we're going to go now to Serengeti, I think. Hello, can you hear us? Nope. Okay, we're going to go now to Jose has been trying to call us a few times here. Hello, Jose. Can you hear us?
Jose, are you there?
Let me try to
Jose, can you
end this
see?
call. Let me see if I can end this call. And
Iqbal.
Iqbal?
Hi, Iqbal.
Hi, can you speak up? Oops, we can,
Okay,
we can barely hear you. Okay, we're gonna go to another caller. Whoops. Hello.
That was Mohammed.
That was Mohammed.
Mohammed, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, there you
Hey,
are. Great.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello. Oh, good. We have video with you. Excellent. Hi.
So where are you calling from?
Yeah, I can look at your face on. Yeah, I'm here.
Great.
And we see you, and it looks like.
Okay.
Whoops.
Yeah,
Mohammed, where do you live?
yeah, I live in Indonesia.
In Indonesia.
So
Great.
it's early
Yeah,
in the
right.
morning there.
Listen.
Good morning.
Good morning. Very very early. So I see a
In
bunch of.
here is not morning,
Oh, it's not
It's,
morning?
well, it's the middle of the night. It's early
in the night.
morning.
Yeah, in midnight.
Right. It's the middle
Midnight.
of early
Ah,
morning.
yes.
Well, I see a lot of pictures on the wall behind you. We're looking.
Yeah.
Our audience can't see it, but we can
This
see
is
it.
my smart cast. I stay here and yeah, I learn English. I use the picture and I put it on my wall.
So, did you take all those pictures? I see pictures of people and
Animals, maybe?
Animal. I see men. I see the picture of women. Who what are those? Your friends, or did you take those pictures?
Yeah, when I get experience with them, I learn English by like learn English by nature in my my friend face. Yeah, I take a picture and I save it in my castle. Yeah, that's mean in my home.
Nice. Very
Excellent.
nice. Whoops. I think we just we're having a little problem with our call here. We're going to go to Ziz.
Hi, Ziz.
Hey,
I understand you're Superman. At least that's the T-shirt on your.
You're wearing a super. Yes. Are you Superman?
yeah,
Where does Superman live?
yeah.
Where does Superman live?
It's Krypton. Right?
No, he lives in the United States.
You're calling from the U.S. Whereabouts?
No, from Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Okay.
Well, you sound very close by. We have a
You
very
do.
good connection here on Skype at VOA Learning English. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Superman.
Well, I'm a student. Actually, I go to college. My major is English and translation.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, but I learned English. I learned English here, but the problem that it's I find it hard to practice it here, because most people here only speak Arabic.
Right.
They don't speak English, and it's hard to find someone who is willing to speak English with me.
But even at the
Yeah.
university? What about your fellow
yeah.
students?
No, my colleagues, yeah, their mother tongue is Arabic. So when I speak with them, we speak in Arabic.
Oh no, you have to make a rule.
Right.
No, that they
Charge
can only
them
speak
money
English.
every time they. That's just what some people do. It's
Right.
like if you use a word in another language, you have to put a few coins in a bowl or something to
For the coffee fund.
Yeah,
right for the coffee. But no,
Yeah.
focus on only. But yeah, your English is excellent. I mean, you could be. Do you tutor? Do you teach other people?
No, actually, thanks to you, because I have your most of your, most of your.
Our newscasts?
Or the programs?
Yeah, on
Great.
my iPod, and
Oh,
I watch
wow.
your
good.
videos on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Excellent,
So you
thanks.
get our podcasts, the Special English podcasts on iTunes. If you're listening on your.
No, honestly, I downloaded them from my website. I think I downloaded them individually.
Nice.
The voanews.com website.
We're very happy to have you.
Yeah.
Do you have?
Keep up the good work, and tutor someone, and then you'll be able to talk to them. Maybe a younger sister, younger brother, or cousin.
Do you, now, do you have any advice for people who are watching right now? For people who want to improve their English, especially their pronunciation. What advice do you have for them?
I think the thing, the best thing that they have to do is just to repeat while listening to the sound track, or yeah.
Right.
The read,
right.
listen, and learn. Well,
Yeah.
it was nice, Superman. It was nice talking to you. We're going to take a call right now from Ali. Are you there?
Hi, Ellie.
Hello,
Hello.
hello, how are you?
Fine,
We're
thanks.
wonderful.
Where are you? We see you there with your headphones and your microphone. Where are you? There's no background.
I'm now in Algeria. I'm from Algeria.
Algeria.
Nice.
Great.
Yes, I'm from Algeria. How are you?
We're fine.
I'm very happy to hear you and to see you.
It's good to hear and see you
I'm
too.
not see.
It's good to hear you too
Yeah,
and
it's a-
see you, Ali.
That's a neat thing about Skype, right?
Right. What do you do in Algeria?
What?
What is your job in Algeria?
Well, I'm an accountant. I'm an accountant in society.
Excellent.
What's the busy season for you in the United States? The busy season for accountants comes before the tax day filing day in April. What's the big busy season for you in Algeria?
I don't understand the question.
Or
I'm sorry.
The busiest time of year for accountants in the U.S., at least accountants who work for individuals, when they have to file their income tax forms in April, around April 15th. That's usually the busy season for tax preparers and maybe accountants. Is there a really busy time of year for accountants in Algeria?
The busy time in my job, you
Right.
mean?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, in December,
December.
The end of the year.
The end of the year. And do you help individuals or do you work for a company and help a company with their accounting?
I'm working for a company. I'm work in a gas station.
Oh, a gas station.
Yes.
Great.
An accountant. Okay. I mean, what do you do at the gas? You're an accountant at the gas station, or what do you for the gas station rather?
I'm accountant and I'm manager.
Oh.
Okay.
Gas station. Yes.
Very good.
I'm
And
not. Yes, thank you.
so your numbers must add up at the end of the day and the week when you do your books, right?
Yes.
Right.
I want to say one thing that I'm a beginner in English.
Ali,
Yeah,
you're doing great.
you're
You're going to do well quickly. We can tell.
Yes.
Because you are already speaking very well. Just keep watching the
you.
broadcasts and practicing.
Well, nice talking to you.
I'm always watching your podcast on
Great.
YouTube.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, it was nice talking to you. We're gonna go now to Badr. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi.
better. I think we spoke with you before,
Or did
and we lost him, so
Oh,
he came back.
Thanks for calling back. Uh-oh. My computer's
Yeah.
Hi.
So,
Good to see you again.
hi.
Hello.
Yeah, this is me again.
Yes.
Yes, I need to practice English with you.
Here's your chance.
So I have
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh,
what?
you dropped the call. Sounded like it dropped.
One more time, what did you say? Could you repeat?
Yes, I can. I had 2 months and a half. 2 months and a half in India. So my English is very weak. So I work hard every day and night to improve my English. And the best thing happened to me on your website. I found.
Uh-oh. Okay,
Well, we
we're
were
gonna go
happy
to
to meet him,
nice.
too. He
Thank
did
you for
well.
calling, Siraj.
Hello.
Hi, Suraj.
Hi, Siraj.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Ma'am, actually, I want to be a VJ on any TV channel, and I have no good accent for it. And hello.
Yes, I'm still listening. And you want to know how to get the accent?
Yeah.
Right. The best way is to practice and to be around people who are speaking English. Because if you hear it in your ear, you're going to speak like it.
Okay.
Because you're hearing it and then it's reinforcing that accent in your brain. So the more
Okay.
you're around English, the more you speak it, the more you try to speak it, even when you can't remember the words. Just practice.
Okay.
Practice, repeat.
Okay, ma'am. One thing more.
Sure.
And I have lack vocabulary, and I want to improve my vocabulary. And could you please tell me some specific books which will give me tons of vocabularies, and that I can improve my vocabulary for being VJ or.
Well, every week, you know, we have new vocabulary on our website, and every week we do new vocabulary in our newscasts, in our broadcasts.
Okay.
So you can watch every day and get new vocabulary on the voanews.com website or on YouTube, on Facebook. Just follow Special English, Learning English.
All right. And
Is there any specific course for being VJ?
For being a VJ. Oh, where are you calling from?
Well, oops.
Oh, you know what? We
where-
can address the special courses later, but you naturally a university that specializes in media would be the best bet for anybody wanting to go into reporting or video journalism.
All right. We were trying. There's a caller from Texas trying to reach us, and let me see if we can get him back here. Been trying and trying. I'm seeing on our Skype here.
While you're doing that, Avi, I wanted to mention too that more about the idea of where do you go to school to learn journalism or where do you go to school to learn TV, just because I think the best idea is to study at a university that has a TV station on campus, and then you can work there or you can have classes at the TV station, and it would be like working after you're done with your college.
Hello.
Hello. Is that Ahmed?
Ahmed?
Hi, Ahmed.
Hi.
Where are you calling from?
Hello, Ahmed. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Hi.
We can hear you. Do you have a question? Okay.
Hi. Do you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Do you hear us? No.
Yeah. I'm Ahmed from Italy. I'm Moroccan. I'm living in Italy.
Oh, wonderful. You've had a lot of news out of Italy lately.
Are you anywhere near Tuscany?
Excuse me, because I'm confused because I'm seeing two videos. I will stop one before and then I will continue.
Well, go ahead.
Yes.
Just
Now it's great. Yes.
Are you anywhere near the cruise ship that's on its side? Are you near Tuscany?
I didn't hear you. Excuse me.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Now, yes.
Do you live anywhere near Tuscany with the ship that's been in the news?
The cruise?
The cruise ship?
No. I think no. Custodia.
Concordia, right?
Something like that. The ship who was sink.
So where are you in Italy?
What part of Italy are you in?
No. I'm in the north. I'm the north of Italy. I'm in Turin.
Turin, right?
I'm living in Turin. Yes, Turin, in the north of Italy, Piedmont.
So
I want first of all to thank you about your efforts to improve our English.
Oh,
you're welcome.
Because really it's a great effort from you, and mainly from this website, VO Special.
Great. Well, it's great to have you.
Oh, I think the call just dropped. We're going to go on now to a call from Sabina.
Hi, Sabina.
Yes, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I am very well, thank you. And how are you?
Excellent. And where are you from, Sabina? Where do you live?
I am from Azerbaijan, from Baku.
Excellent. And
yes.
You're learning English too. You're doing well.
Yeah, I am learning for 2 months. My level is elementary or pre-intermediate, I think.
It's good.
Yeah, and I do my best to learning English. I love this language.
And how do you practice?
I am practice. I learn English by myself. I just reading, listening, learn new words, and sometimes grammar.
Mm-hmm.
You do very well for not having anyone to hold a conversation with. That's very good. Find someone that you can talk to, and it'll come faster for you.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Sure.
Well, you're welcome.
Sure,
Well, we are going to wrap up this time with Carolyn Presutti. Want to thank you so much. Carolyn's about to go downstairs to record this week's captioned videos that will be showing up soon on the VOA Learning English channel on YouTube. I want to thank everyone who joined us today. We'll post a copy of this video on our Ustream channel, and we'll put a link on Facebook, and we'll hope to have you back soon.
Sure,
Carolyn, thanks so much.
And just so you all know, these are the topics we're going to be going over. We're going to be doing New Year's resolutions that were sent in on our Facebook site. We're going to be talking about change.org and how that changed a t-shirt that was carried in the United States by a store, and change.org got them to remove the t-shirt from the shelves.
Offensive language that was on it.
And many, and also we're going to be talking about a new Consumer Financial Protection Bureau in the United States, and also about prescription drug usage.
So tune in on our Facebook channel, VOA Learning English, and you'll find them there. Thanks again to everyone from VOA Learning English. Take care.
Take care.